Hi guys, hope you are doing well. Today, the two world's best game portable devices is Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck. So now I want to make a comparison of these devices. I hope it will be interesting video for you. So subscribe for my channel, push like and let's start. First I want to look to the Nintendo Switch, because it's oldest device and I want to tell you all the pluses and all the minuses of that device. Let's start. Okay, the first benefit of Nintendo Switch, it is really compact. Without the Joy-Cons, you can put it on the pocket of jacket or even on the pocket of jeans and it will be okay, it will be no problem with carrying it in bag. No problem, you can put it almost everywhere you want. The second plus, it has no problems in games. Absolutely every game that comes on Nintendo Switch is 100% working and playable. So you can be sure when you are buying a game, you will pass it with no problems. So you will play and just play. So you just buy a game and play it. The third benefit, it's rather cheap. The price for Nintendo Switch it's like 2 times lower than for a Steam Deck. And the fourth benefit, you can buy Nintendo Switch everywhere. You don't need to wait while your company Nintendo will bring it for you. You just go to the shop and buy Nintendo Switch, open it from the box and start playing. The fifth benefit, it is interchangeable accessories. So, if you don't like your Joy-Cons, you can easily change it to another grip, or you can buy many different kinds of grips like this. I like that grip because it's more comfortable to play with that. It is big and it's very nice to hold it. But if you like to play with Joy-Cons, you can just change your Joy-Cons, change the color of your Joy-Cons, just buy a spare pair of Joy-Cons. It's very nice, I think. So it was the 5 benefits of Nintendo Switch. Now let's see the minuses of Nintendo Switch. The first minus for me, it is not so cheap games in eShop. So when you're buying like a AAA project, the price is really high. For that money you can buy 2 games in Steam or even 3 nice games on a Steam shop. So I think it's a minus. The next minus, it is a closed operational system. You cannot install nothing here, you can't change nothing here, you can't do nothing, you can just take it and play. And if you want to, I don't know, tweak a game, if you want to install something like your game, yeah, without no shop, no Nintendo shop, you can't do that. You can install only Nintendo games from the eShop and no emulators, nothing like this. If you want to play old games like from the emulator, you must buy it in a Nintendo shop. Next minus for me, it's not so comfort grip with standard Joy-Cons. So when you are playing with standard Joy-Cons, you just uncomfortable to play. And I just change it for this thing. It's comfortable grip for me, but it costs money, it costs something like $50 and yeah, it's nice, but it's extra money for that. So when you are playing Nintendo Switch for a long time, you must use something like a gamepad or you can use something like grips, but when you are playing with Joy-Cons, your hands are very tired from, I don't know, from 30-40 minutes of gaming, you just, it's really bad situation about Joy-Cons, so I don't like them. So, as you can see, Nintendo Switch is very nice portable device for gaming in 2022, and I think it still will be nice in 2023, because Nintendo just upgraded Nintendo Switch with OLED screen, and that's all. They make like little replacements and I think they will support it 1 more year or 2 years or something like that, because it's really nice game portative device and you can buy it everywhere, and the price for this is very nice. So it's best variant when your kids want to play, when you want to play. It's best variant for all family, I think. But what would we say about Steam Deck? Is it better than Nintendo Switch or no? Let's see. Okay, so what's the benefits of a Steam Deck? Because it's rather new and kind of interesting device. Somebody says that it's a gaming revolution device, but let's see, is it true? Okay, the first plus is a really very big Steam library of full of games. So you can download every game in the Steam library. That is very nice, because on the Steam there are many cheap games that you can buy for a less amount of money, and many AAA projects from last years with a great sales. So you can buy really many games for your Steam Deck, or if you have a Steam account with the games, you don't need to buy games at all, because you can play all of your favorite games portative, and it's the best, it's amazing thing about a Steam Deck, because you can play all your Steam library with it. Also, one thing I like in Steam Deck, it has a very comfortable grips, so I don't need to buy nothing to play comfortable. I'm just holding it in my hands, and it's very pleasant feelings. Every button is on the right place. On every button I can feel it's really very nice to play in many games that supports a joystick, or even if the game doesn't support a joystick, I can tweak it, because it's a great library of presets on the Steam community. So people just making the games playable on Steam Deck. You can game every game, almost like every game that goes on your PC. Here it will be playable too. You can even play strategy games here, so it's amazing. Also a great plus that you can use many tweaks here. You can change your brightness. Yes, it's a very nice tweak, oh my god. Also the great feature is that you can change everything here. So you can change a refresh rate, you can change your TDP processor thermal power limit, you can change GPU clock control, and everything you can change as you want. So when you will play some games, not hard, not AAA projects, or some games with I don't know, just low specs, you can put here low specs for your controls, for your performance control, and the battery will last really longer, maybe 2 or 3 times longer. So if you need to play powerful games, AAA projects, you can build here everything too high, and yeah, it will be noisy, fun, it will be heating, but you will play no problems AAA projects. And yeah, the battery will be like 2 hours, maybe 2.5, but you will play with no problems here. Now Steam Deck can launch mini games from your Steam library in 60 frames per second. It's amazing. The next benefit is multifunctional, because you can play games here, you can tweak your games, and you can even install Windows here, like a second system, or the one system you can install Windows, because now the system here is Steam OS, and it's not a Windows. You can't install easily programs here, but you can install Windows and the Steam OS, so you will be double boot system. And you can run Windows applications, run programs, run games, and it's great because you are buying one device and having different cases of using, because you can use it for gaming, you can even use it for working, if you don't have much money to buy a laptop, or you just go in somewhere and you need to do some work and you can take a computer there or laptop or something like this. I understand that working on that device it will be like a joke, but you still can do this, and it's a great benefit. The next benefit, the next plus, and you can install the emulators here for free. So you can use even emulator of Nintendo Switch here. Not all the games of Nintendo Switch runs very well here, but like maybe 30 or 40% run pretty well here. So you have like 30% of library of Nintendo Switch here, and it's amazing. And also usually you can run PSP emulation, GameCube emulation, many consoles, even the PlayStation 2 and even some kind a little bit PlayStation 3 games here running very well. So it's a monster of portative gaming with the emulators. It's amazing because you have in the pocket a great library of games from like old and retro gaming devices like PlayStation, like PSP, like Nintendo, and etc. And the next benefit, I think it's really great, it's you can modify your Steam Deck, because you can open it and disassemble, and you can add bigger SSD storage. It's not so hard, and it's many tutorials in the internet, so you can just look at tutorial and to make it for yourself, to buy by yourself bigger SSD storage and to change it, and your storage will be bigger, so you will be able to download much more games from Steam and other places. And sure, another benefit that the Steam Deck have, you can install everything you want here, even on Steam OS. Yeah, it's not so easy like double clicks. You must go to the desktop mode, you must put your game files on the memory card or on your Steam Deck, then you must show the path to that games, put compatibility with the Steam Deck Proton, but you can do it and you can install everything you need here. I'm not fan of pirating. Like torrents and the other stuff, it's bad. If you can buy, you can easily buy it on the Steam store and some stores and other stores, but you can easily install online games here like World of Warcraft, World of Tanks, and many games from the other shops, non-Steam games. So it's amazing, it's really a computer in your pocket. So Steam Deck, it's a great device, but does it have minuses? Yeah, sure, it's pretty much minuses, because I think it's the first iteration of that device that Valve produced. Maybe in the next iterations it will be better, like next versions of Steam Deck. I hope that it will be the version 2 and 3 and 4 like iPhones, like Samsung's, and we will able to buy it easily, and we will be able to play real nice game with more battery power, with more power specs and etc. But now it have big minuses, and let's speak about that. Okay, what can I say about minuses? At first, it is not cheap. It costs something like $400 for a cheapest model with 64 GB of memory, and if you want 256 GB, you must put something like $500, and for $600 you can buy it with 512 GB of memory and the better screen and etc. But it's not so cheap, and it is not the main problem of Steam Deck. The main problem is that you can't buy it for a cash now in the shops. You can't order it on Amazon, you can't order it and have it in 1 or 2 weeks. It is a great device and it is very popular now. But Valve is not a company with a producing of hardware parts, it's a software company. So they can't produce many parts and many devices, so they produce this like a parties. And the first party was sold amazing fastly, and the next one you must wait. So if you order a Steam Deck now in a Steam shop, you will be able to wait something like a half of the year or maybe more to have it in your hands. Do you realize it? So when I want to buy something, I just must wait something like 6 months. It's a huge amount of time. It's a really huge amount of time, because I can easily go to the shop, I can buy Nintendo Switch, I can go to the internet, AliExpress, and to buy a GPD Win Max or GPD Win 3. So I don't want to wait. It's a great minus. Another minus that you have really big amounts of games in your Steam account and in the Steam shop, but not all of the games goes well on the Steam Deck. Some games just you cannot launch it. You just download it here. It says that okay, let's try, and when you launch it, it's just crashes. And Steam community, it says like it's something like 20-25% of game from the Steam shop. It's valid for playing with no problems on Steam Deck. Some games you can't play because it has security from the pirates, and on Steam Deck it's a problem with it, so you can't play that games. Some games have a problem with controls on Steam Deck, it's laggy or it's so old or something like this, so when you're playing something like 20 minutes and the game crashes, you will have the crashes all the time in Steam Deck, because it's a device that you can tweak by yourself. So if you tweak something wrong, and if the game doesn't support some hardware parts of your Steam Deck, that will crash, that will not go. So you must investigate, you must go to the internet, to the YouTube, you must watch how that games run on your Steam Deck, if it run well or not. So you will see, and then you can buy that game and play on it. Even if the games run well, because Steam Deck had something like, you see that green circle that said that games run perfectly with no problems on Steam Deck. When we see the yellow circle with the information icon, that says that game can run perfect on the Steam Deck, but with some tweaks. Maybe the text will be so small or something like this, so you must magnify the text or do some stuff on it. So it's okay, but I played some games with a green circle, and that games crashes on my Steam Deck. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's too raw. It's a new device, new portable device, and something can go wrong. Valve updates firmware some just very often, like once in a month, it comes a new firmware for that. But there are still many problems with the games. But I can say that I easily played, I think something like 10 or 15 games. I passed it, and it goes very well with no problems and no crashes. But some games can crash, and you must be ready for that. And the next minus, it's a rather big size. It's comfortable to play, it's really comfortable to hold it, but it's really huge, because look at that. It's not compact device. It's not compact because you can't put it on your pocket. You can't put it even on your pocket of jacket, even of your pocket of, I don't know, what you must wear to put it on your pocket, maybe to the kangaroo pocket or something like this. But if you don't kangaroo, you just need to carry it with a special bag. But when you have a special bag, it just becomes huger, and you must bring something like a special backpack for your Steam Deck. So it's not so portative, and yeah, you just need to accept that. Maybe in the next iterations will be more portative, but it's not a story about our Steam Deck. But you know what I can say? When I have a Nintendo Switch, I just bought a special grip to have a comfort playing. So look at this, it's just the same. I can say that Valve just attach a grip, but it's sticked, so you cannot pull the screen out like I can do on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, but it's a very nice gaming console for playing maybe at home, somewhere on the sofa, on the bedroom. I don't really think so that it's a device, it's a compact device for playing on the underground or to playing on something like a taxis or something like place when you can just take your device, play somewhere, and just when you came, just push it away, you know. Like, it's a device for playing in the bedrooms, on the sofa, at home, maybe. Yeah, you can bring it with yourself to the hotel when you're going somewhere by work to another city or something like this, to the plane. Yeah, sure, it's not a problem. But to carry it from your bag, to make it like this working, you must spend some time, and it's not so easy. So it's not so portative device, but it's rather okay. So Steam Deck is a very nice device. I think it's not a revolution, but it's a really great step with portative gaming devices. And I want to say a great thanks to Valve company that they were working with this device, and I want to say thank you them because they are working with for the next generation of these devices. I will be happy to buy that devices. I hope that it will be no problems with buying it or ordering it. Yeah, and if you don't know what to buy, you just need to think, because yeah, you can buy Steam Deck now, but if you want to buy it just right now, you need to buy it on eBay from people who bought it and want to earn some money, so they're selling like $800, $1,000. It's a great price. I don't think that you must buy it for that price. And Nintendo Switch is just a great portative device, even for 2022. It's really nice, and you can play very nice games here. And you can buy a comfortable grip, so it will be almost like Steam Deck. But if you want to buy Steam Deck, you can really buy it, because it's an amazing device. I like it very much because I'm a little big geek for the devices, and I want to tweak games. I want to install this something to do it better, you know, like to work on it and to get a better FPC, frames per second. And I think you will be very happy with it if you are some kind of technical geek like me. I wish you a good luck, thank you for watching, and subscribe for my channel, and bye bye!